Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Gamer Grudge X.
Hosted by me, Chris. I am not Mac, but I am Chris, and I am hosting tonight's show. We've got a good one for you. This is the Mega Man Edition Gamer Grudge by GF1 Studios / GF1 Game Fixers. We got to pick a single fucking channel name. Tonight.
Look, hey, if Moist Critical can get away with it, so can we.
He said moist. All right. Tonight, tonight we have me. Y'all know me. We have the wonderful Shrink Bell. Hi.
Hi.
Oh, how adorbs. And then we have Zach.
Yo.
How adorbs. And then fighting tonight, we have the handsome, the shiny, the white Danger Boy John. Bang, bang. Don't fire your guns at me. And then we have our truly illustrious leader, Mackington Fooling-Tosh.
Tell me it did not say that.
We did. It's too late.
Mackington Fooling-Tosh. I said it. So tonight,
The pool of macaroni.
If you've been here before, you know how Gamer Grudge works. So we don't need to tell you, but for those coming for the first time, you'll come again. In Gamer Grudge, our contestants are asked a series of questions that are all divided. Okay, we have a video. So Mac's going to now play the video.
All right, here are the rules. The rules are there are 4 questions per round. The person with the point is awarded to the person with the best argument, not the best answer. If it was the best answer, then this wouldn't be a fair matchup. The fighter with the most points will win the entire fight. But if there is a tie, we will move to a PvP round. There are 5 phases in Gamer Grudge. First phase is the introduction phase, where you just state your answer. That's all. There's no answers, no nothing. Just give us your answer and move on. Phase 2 is the declaration round. This is where you argue your points for your answer. This is not attacking nobody else's answers. You are simply giving us your reasoning for your answer. And you get 3 minutes to do this. Phase 3 is the grudge round. This is where you tear down the argument, but keep it above the belt. But, this is where you literally just tear down a person's argument. Tell them that their answer is strictly bullshit. Phase 4 is the last minute question round, where we give you a last minute question, basically either to give you a rebuttal or we have a question set up for you. 9 times out of 10, we're probably going to give you a rebuttal, but we try, people here at Gamer Grudge. And phase 5 is cleanup and fact checking and the verdict of the round.
I mean, it's a melting pot of beer. Got it.
We're back alive.
Wisconsin, the Canada of America. Welcome back, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the video of stuff. So, without further ado, Danger Boy John, are you ready to battle?
I'm ready to defeat Mac and take his powers, thus becoming Mac Man. I don't know what his powers are. I assume bad grammar.
Hell yes.
That seems fair.
Yeah. Oh, and the inability to tell people when they should be doing things.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'll be warning me 3 minutes before we start next time. They'll be like, "Oh, because you're hosting tonight," and I'm like, "What? Holy shit! No, fuck on." And
Amazing powers.
Mackington, are you ready?
No, but the power would be that if you choose them, they have to do it.
Yes.
That's the power. All right.
Macman
I'm
X,
ready. I'm
are
ready.
you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Well, then let's bring it up. The first motherfucking question. What is the worst Mega Man game? And we're going to give it to the man that we all adore so much. Danger Boy John, what's your answer?
Adore. Aw, that's adorable. But I went with Mega Man, the first one.
Wow, wow, wow. Look at that. And Mac, what did you go with?
I went with Mega Man 7.
Holy shit, look at that. He is ripped as shit in that.
He does not even look like Mega Man.
Yeah, that's fucking Mega Chad right there. All right. Now, time to make your argument. Danger Boy John, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Do we have 3 minutes on the clock? Oh, what am I fucking doing that too? Hold on, folks. Let me find a clock app. God. No, I don't tell me what's new in widgets. Jesus. Okay, yeah. The clock. Does anyone have a timer?
Okay, give me a minute.
Because I'm on my freaking phone.
If you want me to do it, I can do it.
All right. Can I just?
You need
Sorry,
3 minutes,
folks.
right? I got 3 minutes.
Oh my God.
You don't
More
got
time than I need.
All right, ready, set,
And go.
All right. So honestly, I've loved the Mega Man series ever since it came out. It's been a phenomenal series, thick and thin, and it's really hard for me to like hate on a Mega Man game. But looking at all of them just taking a critical stance, I honestly have to go with the first one, Mega Man. It sets up a lot of the linchpins that you're going to see like in future Mega Man games, but that doesn't mean it wasn't clunky as hell. Started it only had 6 bosses when the normal nowadays is 8, and they're okay bosses. But the levels left a lot to be desired. You go through and there's like kind of like homage, like okay, I get it. You know, we're in a Arctic setting. If it's Iceman, Flame Man obviously had the best level as far as themes were concerned. But in general, there just wasn't a lot of pizzazz to the levels that future Mega Man games got. And after you got through the boss battles, then of course you go to Wily, but there's little to no fanfare of going to Wily. You're just at a Wily stage. You don't get him going into his castle and just you seeing the path that you're taking. You're just fighting bosses. And Mega Man, the Wily bosses themselves aren't really too spectacular either, with the exception of Yellow Devil, who he made appearances elsewhere as well. But you fight a clone Mega Man, which is boring. You fight a bunch of bubble robots, which is okay until you get to Wily, and then it's interesting again for the Wily battle. So it's an okay game, but it needed a lot of improvement that future Mega Man games were able to make even better. And first Mega Man game needed improvement so much that it got a remake eventually. You got the I believe it's powered up edition. So but we'll get to that later. But that's honestly why I feel Mega Man's the worst game, because it left the most desire for improvement over all the others. That's all I got.
all right.
Wowie Kazowie. That was quite an argument. Wow, Mac, I don't know how you're going to beat this one, but are you ready to make your argument?
You ready?
All right. 3 minutes on the clock. Now let's
Go.
get rid. Oh yeah, that.
Okay.
Just go.
The reason why Mega Man 7 is the worst of the Mega Man original is there's a lot of things that were left on the shelf. And there was a lot of things that they put in that they shouldn't put in. While my opponent's gonna say is base is a great antithesis of fighting Mega Man, but I mean it's sort of already been done. There was like, oh, it's Mega Man and base, it's cool. I said, yeah, but in the beginning it was like, yeah, it's just Proto Man and Mega Man. Except it's Dr. Wily's creation, which is interesting. But at the same token, they just basically said we're just gonna make it Mega Man, another Mega Man, and that's what base was, just another Mega Man. He literally was supposed to be powerful and be on par with Mega Man, but really, Mega Man just proved that he was just not good. The bosses, the robot masters are not well known. Shade Man is cool, but Freeze Man is just basically another Freeze character. Jump Man was just terrible. Cloud Man, come on now, that was just a dumb idea. Um, um, it just it just didn't like. It felt like just another regular Mega Man game, which hey, here comes Mega Man again. It's cool. Also, the Buster's charge up is really stupid because in the original Mega Man series, and they even got it better. They fixed it in Mega Man 8, which why I didn't put Mega Man 8 on this is when he powers up, he's holding his arm up the whole fucking time, and it's just a stupid fucking animation. It's just so stupid because you saw 6 through 7, it's just him powering up and just doing that, and then even the 8, they fixed it. They just went just simple. That's all you gotta do. They just did, like I said, they did too much into the game, or too the I'll admit the only thing that was good about this game is the secret the secrets. That's the only thing that's good about it. But even in that, it was like, uh, it was all right. Getting Mega Man, getting shut Proto Man's power shield, which was said by Zach, which was awesome. But at the same token, it really didn't do nothing because you couldn't do too much with it. Where it just felt like the secrets that you were given were like I said, meh. You get the power adapter, it's cool. It just all around it just felt like they set out to make a good Mega Man game, but they made a subpar Mega Man game. That's what I gotta say.
All right.
All right. Wow, wow, wow. Would you look at that? Well now, y'all have made some great arguments, but now it's time to see who's the better fighter in
It's
this
5 minutes,
all
right?
out. Yeah, 5 minutes.
Yeah.
All out, drag out. We want blood. We want thunder. We want
We want to see somebody's
stuff.
guts on the floor.
I want to see someone kick someone in the balls.
We want someone to go home in a goddamn ambulance.
Hell, fuck it. Why would the ambulance take you home? It should take you to a hospital.
Because a hospital doesn't want you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're so much of a fucking loser. Are y'all ready, Danger Boy John? Mackington Poolington?
Do it.
Hell yeah. You ready, Mac?
I'm ready.
I don't care if you're ready. 5 minutes on the clock. Let's make it happen. Straight bell.
My phone relocked. Okay, go.
Mac, I'm sorry that you had a problem with the charging that and like the hidden levels and things like that. I'm very sorry that they weren't up to your high class, highfalutin needs. Because you know what? Back in my day, we didn't have secret levels. We didn't have charging. We didn't have sliding. We had nothing. We had one blue bomber and a dream. That's all we had. And Mega Man 7 gave all of that to you, and you're just shitting on it.
Good for you. Let me talk about Mega Man 1 for a moment. Mega Man 1 was the set status for the entire Mega Man franchise. Also, the things you're talking about that was bad about your game, they improved it in Mega Man 2. The way that they did the secret blocks, which I hated in Mega Man 1, they improved it in Mega Man 2. The speed out of the Mega Man layout of Mega Man 1 that you have a problem with, the way that you go in the castle, they very well damn near improved it in Mega Man 2. So whatever.
Exactly, they improved it because it sucked in the first one. So like, hey, all of this sucks.
Yeah,
We
but
have to make it
sucks.
better, or else we're
Some
not going to
people
get past
actually
Mega Man 2.
adore.
They're
Some
lucky
people
they got a
actually
Mega Man
adore
2 and they
1.
improved
There's some
everything.
people that
Made it
actually
so
like
much
Mega
better.
Man 1. There were some things in Mega Man 1 that they did good, and I admit there's some things that they could have improved upon, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't necessarily a bad game because some people literally adore. As a lot of people will tell you, and I'll tell you this: I tell people if you want a challenge, play Mega Man 1, 2, and 3. You're gonna get a challenge.
Exactly. I'll give you that. They're absolute challenging
if you
games.
want what I
But
like
that
to
doesn't
call
mean
a
they're
pussy
good
run,
games too.
if you want what I like to call a pussy run, then play 4 through 10. Well, 4 through 8, I would say. 4 through 8, you're going to be through a pussy one because you can actually beat Mega Man 4 through 10 within good times. I told Trent this, and she gets mad at me every time. I said 4 through 10 is the easier of the Mega Mans, while 1 and 2 and 3 are hard as shit because you got to figure out what you're going to do.
You
Where
got to figure it out
7,
with all the games.
but 7 does not.
And the nice thing
Seven
about
isn't
7
part of that.
is that you have
Pussy
so
run
much
because
more that
I
you're
played
not
it first.
you can get through the base game just fine in 7, but it's those little extra bits that they add, like being able to use the electricity to power up
Not
the plant,
fun. It's not.
being able to use the fire to burn down the goddamn
The only
forest.
thing that's fun, the only thing that's really interesting about Mega Man 7, I'll tell you this. The one thing about the play style of Mega Man 7, the one thing I'll give them credit for, in making as far as being hard, is Wild Machine number 7. That motherfucker is a beast because you gotta do all types of twists and turns to get through Wild Machine number 7. But once you beat it, it's not, man, that's it. It's like Mega Man. It's like I love Mega Man. Mega
It
Man
takes
11.
twice as long to beat Mega Man 7 as it does to beat the first Mega Man. Once you've gotten used to them all, and honestly, like some of the level designs, I love how like bright and colorful they are. The music.
Yeah, you love your game. You
Going
love
back
the
to
colorful
Shademan, you
art.
mentioned
But with
Shademan. You
my
mentioned
game, it's
Shademan
just.
before.
I mean,
Shademan
look.
is wonderful because with Shademan, you can actually get like the Ghosts and Goblins theme music to that. So if you're familiar with the Capcom work, you get that level and just that whole homage with the zombie robots popping out, the whole music going on. It's amazing.
You know what that play for? That plays in the museum when you're going to face a clown robot. What's that song from? What's that song
What?
from? Guts Man.
That monotonous repeating
That's
song.
Guts Man. It's the same thing. They relive. Hell, half of the game. That's one classic from your game that they put into mine. So how are you gonna say your game sucked when they're putting half of the games from the original game?
They're putting half of the game.
Song?
They didn't put half of the game in there. They just
There.
salvaged the good parts of it and put it in
from
there.
your game that they put in my game. The only issue
They took the good parts out. If a murderer dies and you take his heart and you put in another person, is it a murder? No, he just has the heart of a murderer, which does not make him a murderer. It just says, okay, here's the only working thing about this guy.
That is better than mine. Cutman is interesting. He has an interesting backstory. Freeze Man.
Where's the story? Where's the story in the game? Because your game has a lot of expedition, a lot of fun story.
Easy.
It builds characters. All you know is you have 6 robots you have to murder. You don't know why.
Done.
Okay.
That's enough out of both of you. Shut your goddamn mouths. All right. Good. We cool? Good. So, does anybody have facts? Do we have a fact checker, Zach?
I do. I don't have facts. I'm more have a question.
Ask your question then.
Mac, how can there be too much and it also too much new and it also be too much the same?
Okay. like I said, I didn't say it was the same. It was like,
Well, no, but you said they were not in the same sentence, but it's like you were describing both,
okay,
and that's
that's
contradictory.
disturbing you. I get you. What I mean by that is they put where the good is, there is good in the game. Where they when they made Mega Man 7, there is good in the game, but at the same time they put too much where like for example, like I said, finding Rush air adapter is fun, but you like I remember playing the game and I blew up. I remember burning the forest, as everybody said, burning the ecosystem just to get beat out of his cage, which it really wasn't worth it. And then you got to go find the super adapter, the super bolt for gotta find the super bolt for keep forgetting his name. Otto. You gotta find the super bolt for Otto. It's tedious. It's just the stuff that you find in the thing is tedious. Where the things, it's just like, does all that stuff help you in the end to fight Wily? Not necessarily. All that stuff does not do stuff. Where in the previous games, most of the stuff that you look for, like in Mega Man 6, you find all of what you need to, and you could beat Wily. You could actually kind of beat Wily with beat. Where in this game, it's like, yeah, fuck that. None of this stuff is going to count when you go look for it, which is a waste of time. So you're better off going to Wily or just going with a handful.
So you're saying there's a lot of shit that doesn't do anything.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly.
Okay. Because that's not what you said, but I think I got the gist now.
Yeah.
John, where did you get that pin? And could you send me a link?
Friend made it for me. One of the people over at Gnome Games, she makes a lot of like little pin art.
Cool. All right, that's all I got.
Well, does anyone else have any questions for our fighters? Awesome. Well then, Shrink, ladies first. Who do you think won?
You know what? I'm gonna give it to Mac. I mean,
Very
the
cool.
first video game of any series is bound to have a shit ton of issues. It's kind of a thing, and they fix them later. That's kind of the point of the first game if they're gonna make more. Fix your mistakes.
So wait, are you saying that the first game is the worst game? Because it sounds like you actually okay.
No, I'm saying that the first game is bound to have issues no matter what. Doesn't mean those issues make it the worst, but I mean, look at Resident Evil 1, the first edition of it.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Doesn't make it a horrible game, but it does have its problems.
Yeah, Capcom has a problem with making good first games.
Everything's on fire, but I'm still playing it for some reason.
Understood. Well then, Zach, who do you think won? Worst Mega Man game.
This is a little personal. I've played Max. It sucks. It sucks ass, Mac. You're correct. That game sucks ass. But I have never been angrier in my life than playing Mega Man 1. And never more frustrated. And it's worse now because I've played every other like a mainline game. Then you go back like, oh, I'm gonna see where this started. That'll be fun. No, not fun. Just pure pain, pure suffering. It's so I'm gonna go with John. All right.
All right. Well then, I guess I am the tiebreaker. And my vote. What?
I gotta take a leak.
Okay, have fun. Well, as the
thank you.
all right, well, cool. Drink some cranberry juice then. I'm gonna give my vote to Danger Boy John because a game may suck, but if I can fuck up the environment with weapons, I'm like immediately kind of into it. So I would absolutely have fun with that. As soon as he's like, "Oh, you can set the forest on fire with the flame gun," and I'm like, "Yo, I don't remember much about that game, but I remember doing that, and I was like, this is awesome."
Okay.
I'm an easy man. I'm an easy man to please. Well then, that is. I hope we have the scorecard somewhere. 1 point for Danger Boy. Sure.
I will say one another weird thing about Mega Man 1. This didn't have any say in my argument at all. Like the point system, like the points was a weird thing to do with that game.
It is, but yeah, it's like.
But that was back in the day, and and that point system helped me win an Iron Man matchup down in Texas once. So whatever.
Cool. You are the Iron Man. All right, folks. That is 1 point, John. 0 points, Matt. Bless you, I think. And let's put the next question. Oh, wait. Zach isn't back yet, and he has the questions. So, hi, guys. If you like music, you also listen to Destroy Destroyer. I might actually have.
I call the technical difficulties. So
Oh,
you won't.
damn! There goes my hot plug.
Go ahead.
Hey, Zach's back. He's back, and he's Zacher than ever. All right. Well then, Zach, are you ready to put up the next question? What is the worst weapon in a Mega Man game? We are going to go first with Matt. What is the worst weapon in a Mega Man
Mega Ball.
game? The what?
Mega Ball.
That
Oh, that's silly. John, what is your answer? John, unmute your mic.
No, but it's Time Stopper.
That looks silly too. All right. Well, let's get 3 minutes on the clock. Mac, are you ready to defend your stupid weapon? Or, I mean, I guess tear down your stupid weapon. You know what it is.
Make your
Drink whenever
stupid
you're
weapon
ready.
the same stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Go.
Mac, use your powers to make everything stupid to make this stupid.
Okay.
Alright.
The Mega Man ball is stupid as fuck. When you first get it in Mega Man 8, you legit goes and Dr. Light says, just starts pulling his beard back like this and says, "Hey, I got you this new invention. It's called the Mega Ball." And I'm like, "Oh, cool." So I kicked it in Mega Man 8 and I used it on the first boss and I didn't use it ever again until they forced me to use it. So there's the one reason you got this Mega Ball is to fight this one specific robot in Mega Man's lair, in Wally's lair, where you got to kick the ball. And look, I'm not the best person with man, but you got to jet the ball to the point where you hit one of the bosses, which makes this one of the most annoying bosses because what they'll do is once you finally get like, okay, I finally know the position where I can kick the ball. But believe me, they add another motherfucking robot down there as a dummy robot, and you got to hit him because if you hit that, you got to hit the real robot because if you hit the dummy robot, it will break down and make a wave and destroy you. It will literally do an attack on you. It's fucking annoying. It's useless because really, in all honesty, you got to find a way to spit. You got to shoot the ball out and then kick it at a specific point to the robot. It does not help. It does not work against. It don't hurt any of the of the robot masters. It doesn't do shit. It is shit. The Mega Ball is not a great weapon. It's one of the worst. That's all I had to say.
Now that sounds fucking useless. Wow. I hope John is ready to defend Sparkle Power or whatever he picks. Let's get 3 minutes.
That's a more formidable name, Sparkle
All right,
Power.
you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Go.
Do it.
So, the Time Stopper is a weapon that you get after beating Flashman. What does it do? It gives you the power to stop time. What else does it do? It stops time for about 10 seconds. You get to stop all the action on the field. You can't attack anything. You can still get hurt by things. But by God, you can stop time. There's 2 instances where this comes in handy, and they're both on the same level. That would be Quickman. When he fires those goddamn laser beams that can eat a fucking dick. If you're not used to the lasers, haven't learned the timing, if you have the eye-hand coordination of a 10-year-old, as I did back in the day, then it comes in handy for that level. And then you need to get it recharged right away so that you can fight against Quickman. If you don't have the crash bombs, or if you do have crash bombs, you can use Flashman's Time Stopper ability to stop Quickman. Does it kill him? No. It takes about half his life, which is a good start, but you just sit there for 10 seconds. Think about your life. Think about what you've done. Think about all the robots that you've murdered with everything but Time Stopper. Then 10 seconds happen, and you still have half of a Quickman to beat. Hopefully you have something more useful, because Time Stopper is about 10 seconds of your life that you're never going to get back.
Very cool. I'm assuming that's the end of his argument. And wow, what an
That's
argument.
the end of my argument.
That is the end of his argument. Wow, you guys sure have your work cut out for you defending each other's dog shit choices.
Good luck with that. Suffering to all of you.
Yes, may you both suffer for subjecting us to these terrible Mega Man weapons. Can we get 5 minutes on the clock?
You ready to murder each other?
Yes.
Murder him
All
with
right.
love.
Go.
Do it.
Do
Go
it.
ahead, John.
Come on.
Hell,
Do it.
hell,
Hit me.
do it.
Okay,
Do
fine
it.
then. Fine then. You want to know what the so that just tells me is what you're telling me you have a skill issue on Mega Man 2 Quickman level, because once you get, I can literally get through that entire level without using Flash, without losing Time Stopper. And I'm telling you right now, once you get active from as a little kid, Quickman would kick my ass. But once I figured out that Time Stopper stops him, so I get him back to halfway to his health. And when you want to know what I do? I sit there and watch that motherfucker. You want to know what I do? I use Time Stopper and I let that motherfucker sit there, and I just like, oh man, I go. There's no sweeter feeling than putting Time Stopper on him, going to get a daggone drink, coming back and find out like, oh shit, you motherfucker, die, you son of a bitch. And even when you do Mega Man and you do Mega Man, the edition of Mega Man on the new edition where you could just remove, go back and forth, and see him destroyed every single fucking time. There's no greater feeling. Like you're, I love this motherfucker.
But it still doesn't kill him. It still doesn't kill him all the way. Meanwhile,
it does. It doesn't kill him all the way. You're right. It doesn't. But that's the greatest feeling in the world.
The greatest feeling that you need to switch to a better weapon. Oh yeah, sure. Oh man, this thing didn't kill him. I guess I got to switch to this. Oh, that's great.
That's still
God, I wish I had a ball that I could kick in his face. Because with all the jumping around, that would take a
Quickman. No, you put that Mega Ball. If that Mega Ball is his weakness, you're gonna have a terrible time because you're not going to connect them. Just like that boss in Mega Man 8 And the
I'm,
first
I'm
stage.
sorry you're not good at kicking a ball. Maybe if you spent more time in Mega PE, then you'd have a better time just kicking
It's
the
true,
ball.
but
around.
and there's something
But
they don't give you no tutorial how to use the mega ball.
oh no, you have to learn how to use the ability. Oh no. Oh god, that's the worst feeling in the world to have to get used to something. Oh man. You see,
All
I'm
right, tell
not
me
good
one
at
thing.
using this accordion right away.
One
This is
thing you can.
bullshit.
You're not helping, Mark. Come on, one thing that you could use on the Mega Ball on anything in Mega Man. Besides anything.
What's that?
You can use Time Stopper on anything else.
Right. And it just stops. So you can get past the thing, but you can't do anything else to it. You can't destroy the thing because it stopped. You can't do anything else offensively. So
it actually helps you. It helps you get to the next spot point because you can't. If you know what you're doing, you use Time Stopper just a little bit, and then get to your position, and then you can get yourself out of that position and automatically.
I'm sorry you're so bad at a game that you have to use Time Stopper to get to that. Oh, well, who said that word? Oh, it was Mac. All right, so and you know the Mega Ball, it showed up in another game too. It showed up in Marvel vs. Capcom. I see Zach showing Mega Man Soccer. You know,
did it hit? Did it?
Ball
Tell me this, John. Did it hit the intended opponent?
What's that?
Did the Mega Ball on first glance? Could you hit the opponent? What was the point of it?
The point of it is to learn how to use it to kick it. And nice thing about the Mega Ball too is you can use it to find other things. Like you hit like certain objects and get like 1-ups out of them, and that's something else to add to it that you're not sure where it is. You start experimenting.
I play Mega Man. You know how many times I played Mega Man 8? Several times. You know how many times I used that Mega Ball to find something? 0. I never used the Mega Ball unless I never ever use that Mega Ball. Ever.
Right, because you just automatically poo-pooed it like, I'm bad at this Mega Ball. I don't need this anymore. What? No, I'm not good at this game. It's awful. I'm never gonna play it anymore.
Okay, tell me this, Einstein. Are you gonna use the era? You're gonna use the era from Mega Man in Mega Man 8, or you use that Mega Ball?
I haven't used it in a while, but you know what? I would do a playthrough, and I'll do a playthrough with nothing but the Mega Ball.
I want to see you do that.
All right, I'm sure you can get a lot further with using the Mega Ball than you can use the Time Stopper.
I prove you can use it because they made something called Mega Man the Wily Wars, where you could actually put Time Stopper in there.
Oh man, one of us is catching something the other has, but
yeah.
But you're using.
All right, time up.
That is enough out of both of you.
Sorry, Daddy.
Goddamn right. Now be a good kitten for Daddy, and you'll get. Okay. Anyway, does anyone have any questions or facts?
I have the charts here for the damage data charts for the Time Stopper and the Mega Ball.
Tell me.
The Time Stopper, literally everything is either a 0 or a plus except Quickman.
So what does that tell me?
That tells me that it's literally useless against everybody except one guy.
That's true.
Okay. And what can you tell me about the Mega Ball?
It's hard to control.
Okay.
And there is a larger range of enemies that it can affect.
Any questions? Okay. Okay, yeah, I thought I might have a question, but I actually don't. But now we're going to start with Zach. Who do you vote for, buddy?
I like how silly the Mega Ball is, and it makes me want to pick it, but it seems like Time Stopper is just functionally so much more useless. So I'm going to have to go with the Time Stopper.
Very good. And Shrink Bell, Who do you look
I'm
for?
gonna go with John as well because, in the words of Mac a little bit ago, skill diff.
Well, I wish I could say something now that I'm losing. Can't kick straight with it. At
Yeah,
all.
No, you
Not
first told John he had a skill diff. So
Yeah.
here we are.
well, not that my vote counts, but I probably would have voted for the ball because, yeah, it might do more, but you can't kick it fucking straight. I'm not playing Mega Man for strategy, okay? Playing Mega Man to pick cool weapons, change my color, and beat up robots.
You need
But-
strategy to do those things.
Yeah, not really. You could just blast them.
Depending on the game.
Be like Danny DeVito. So then I started blasting.
So, anyways, I started blasting. So yeah, that is 2 points for Danger Boy John. That's a good kitten for Daddy.
Mega Ball is truly awful though, Mac.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah,
enjoying
no,
your
no.
picks.
Yeah, I thought I was the only one going crazy. I was like, that Mega Ball is just sucks. You just like
Look, like I said, I went with the statistics. I didn't say that Mega Ball was any good. In fact, I said it's fucking ridiculous.
yeah. I wonder like why the fuck did it give me this?
And the stats don't lie. All right. Well, there we go. Question number 2. Let's move on to question number 3. Who is the worst Mega Man character? Who
I
went first?
love the prompts for these. These are
Yeah.
delightfully on topic, on brand.
Yeah, these are wonderful. Who is the worst Mega Man character? Danger Boy John.
Well, obviously it's Oil Man.
I found this and I just needed to have somebody else know it exists.
Wow.
The thing is,
Uh,
it's like that is exact the original design. So that's not even an
Wow.
alteration.
That's concerning.
Jesus.
This Japan.
Jesus. Fucking Christ. Mac, who is the worst Mega Man character from
Burner
Sonic
Man.
Adventure 2? What is
Burner
it?
Man. Burner Man.
Burner Man.
Mm-hmm.
God. Yeesh. All right. I'm sorry, I'm just looking at the goofy weirdo. Anyway, let's get 3 minutes on the clock. And Danger Boy John, tell us why Exxon Man is the worst guy. Whenever Trink's ready.
All right, give me a second here.
Ah,
Right with my phone. It is not waiting to unlock. All right, and go.
All right. So, hey kids, did you like Mega Man back in the day, even though it was the worst Mega Man game out there? Well, guess what? We're sorry about that. We've made it better. We've made it a little more cutesy. We also added 2 more characters there. You kids like Oil? Of course you love Oil. Oil runs everything. So we got someone for you. We got Oil Man. Yeah. So as you can see, already Big Oil is bought out Mega Man. So Oil Man already a corporate shill. So they're points off for that. And he's just such a stupid character as well. I am all for having dad jokes, but I think there's always a time and a place for dad jokes. And Oil Man just uses the most horrible dad jokes. He's being crude about them. Get it? Crude? He's not too slick. Ha ha ha. On top of his stupid dialogue, he also has 2 stupid attacks. He he either just jumps and throws 3 oil things at you, trying to do some damage. Other than that, he has his oil slide, where he just hops on a thing in oil and just tries to ram into you. Okay, great. That's super effective. But that is all small fries compared to the elephant in the room. The fact that Oil Man is fucking blackface. We all know that Japan has a historical problem with depicting um, um, black people in their entertainment. And Mega Man is no exception to this. If you look at Oil Man, big lips, just oil. So he's already got the black of the oil as is, and just in the tip with the big mouth. It's just so overtly uncomfortably on that racism side that you're like, who greenlit this? Who put this out there? Should we really be having him in a game? Should we really have him doing other stuff? Maybe we just give him some stupid dialogue instead of with this other stuff that we have. And so, yeah, we can't say that. No, we can't say. No, we definitely can't say that. Um, really, that's the main thing with Oil Man. Shitty dialogue, shitty attacks, shitty character design.
All right, time's up.
Wow, wow, wow. Oh, good old racist oil man. Matt, are you ready to counter racism?
And go.
Okay, so so Burner Man can't talk because it went back to the day where they took the voice out, and then you don't got no voice acting in it. But Burner Man comes out with his just this is the way he comes out. Oh, like he got something burning on him or something. And he got a burn. He got this. He got his big string on his hand. So what he does is he has his burner buster, where he just literally is a flamethrower where you push you back into the cage. And the only way you can actually destroy him is if you use the object that you use it's a freeze. It's something that you get from Chill Man, which literally just get this ice block and you push them into the down things that he put in, or that's your counter. You can shoot at them. It's just that's your counter. Now, it is stupid. Here's the thing that really makes him a monster, because you go into Mega Man and base, you can literally look up every person. His whole reason for being who he is he's an eco terrorist because he want to burn everything around him. That's why he's in the fucking jungle when you're playing the game. His whole point is to burn the whole jungle down. No reason, just want to burn it down. He just want to see that whole burning jungle, everything. He is so he enjoys it. So this guy's a sick fuck. Um, and that's what he's programmed to do, and that's what he done. And thank God, Mega Man and base destroyed him. But that's all I got to say about that.
Wow, what a terrorist. Hey, wait, isn't his level basically Vietnam? Or no, that's Napalm Man.
Yeah, Napalm is down, but yeah, but
What's his goal?
his goal is to destroy the force.
Okay, then he's not a terrorist.
Uh,
He doesn't actually have a secondary goal in mind due to the destruction.
Well, he enjoys that. You can see it right there.
He appears to be a fucking Captain Planet villain.
Yeah, he's closer to just an arsonist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he does destroy shit.
No, we're not arguing about what he did. We're just getting the terminology right.
Yeah, I get you.
All right.
I mean, hey, whatever, right? Fuck it. Anyway, let's get 5 minutes. So I don't know why that cracks me up. Let's get 5 minutes on the clock.
Ready for murder.
Yes, are we ready for murder? Are we ready? Racism versus fuck forests.
Go.
Mac, why did you pick a fire robot boss? Fire robot bosses are historically cooler than any of the other robots.
The reason why
I think that's my biggest concern. Like,
the
Burner
reason
Man
why I picked
looks
Burner
fucking
Man
badass.
specifically, the reason I picked Burner Man specifically is because Burner Man was sent to a forest, and usually your forest type of robot is a military based robot, where this robot is particularly sent here. And you can look at I read the CD. The CD is he was sent to the forest to burn it down. That's fact.
Badass.
See, I mean, that's fact. That's a fact. He was sent to the forest to burn. Where, oh man, come on, man. I mean, Pokemon, all this. I mean, I wasn't surprised.
I'm angry for you about Oil Man.
I play Pokemon. I'm pretty much used to this stuff. When I see it come from Japan, it's like, oh, God bless your heart. That's the way I felt. Like that's the way I felt. I was like,
you've been inoculated thanks to Jinx. I get it. I get it.
Yeah, it's like for me, it's like it's. I mean, Burner Man. When I saw Oil Man, I was like,
this isn't a therapy session.
let's hog very aggressively, and I guess my thing with Burner Man is, yes, he burns down forest, but he has a reason for that. He got tricked into doing it. He got told that he was
created by Dr. Wily.
Retroactively, he just got retconned into being powered up. But with Burner Man
and Oil Man was created by Dr. Light. So
right. Well, I mean that's the general thing for all for the original robots in Mega Man, that they were created by Light and just hacked by Wily to do bad things.
Yeah. So
meanwhile, Burner Man, he has to burn down a forest a day. He got tricked into having to do that because he was told there's a bomb inside him, that if he doesn't burn down a forest a day, that the bomb will go off killing him. It was complete bullshit. But he was still doing it. It's like, oh, I don't want to die.
So John, tell me this: why the fuck is he smiling as he's burning these forces down?
I mean, if you're gonna do anything, you should enjoy what you do. And when it comes to fire, if Beavis has taught us anything, and I quote, "Fire, fire's cool." So, and it's Burner Man is just going with the flow.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. You want somebody who's like, so taking that project. Do you think Burn Hyena from Mega Man X7 was like, he was just controlled, just by saying the words, "Burn to the ground, burn to the ground, burn to the ground, decimation, burn to the ground, burn to the ground," where we didn't get that from Burner Man.
Right, because they really couldn't do the voices, like as you mentioned before. They were a little short on like some of the.
So you're telling me that's what you're saying, that he was just controlled by somebody, and that's
he's being manipulated by someone.
A person of red alert, or this is the person who was controlled with a smile on his face, burning shit up.
Burner Man was being gaslighted into committing eco crimes. Meanwhile, Oil Man, who would you be more afraid of? A guy who's just making shitty oil jokes, or the guy that's just burning down a forest, saying, "Fuck the environment, I want to live"?
What's that to do with the question?
Which one is the worst one?
Which one I'm afraid of more?
Which one are you going to be afraid of more? The Pyromaniac?
Burner Man does not have a voice. Burner Man is just sitting there with a mount with a Canadian snout, just burning shit up. Or Oil Man is just like, "I'm a Carl cartoon." I feel like I feel like while Oil Man looks stupid, and I mean he looks stupid, he's not the worst because the whole point of Mega Man Powered Up was making him more child friendly. And that's the whole point of Mega Man Powered Up. Where Mega Man and Base,
murder more
Mega Man Base is
acceptance
not
to it.
Mega Man Base was coming off of the whole Mega Man 8 experience where all that shit was just scary. And Burner Man was not only spooky, he wanted
Done.
Done. Yours is done. Wow,
I think we
wow,
have
wow.
a case of Mac's question not being specific enough again.
Oh yeah.
That's what I got
Well,
out of this.
I mean, I assume the question was who is the lamer villain, as
Mm-hmm.
as opposed to who is the more evil villain.
Yes. That's what I got.
So I guess we're going over who's the lamer villain.
I guess fact check.
Yeah, do we have facts? Zach's facts.
I'm trying to figure out exactly where Mega Man takes place. So I'm a little lost right now.
I know it takes
Although
place
I will
in
mention
19XX.
that if Dr. Light created Oil Man, Dr. Light has been around the world. He knows what he did. Let's
Dr.
just be
Light's
clear
just
here.
an awful person in general.
Let's just be clear here.
I mean, Dr. Light's been playing God for years.
He's a monster.
Yeah.
But apparently there was a mega city that got destroyed by chaos control by Sonic in the comics once, which is insane.
Yeah, well, apparently in the comics, Sonic and Supersonic are two different characters, so
Probably.
yeah. Anyway, any questions? All right. Which of your characters is more likely to be invited to the cookout?
You know, this could go either way.
It really could.
No, that's a fake question because Oil Man is racist. So we're gonna start voting now before I say something else stupid. Trink Bell, who do you think won?
This ain't your turn to go first, sir.
It is.
All right, I'm gonna go with Danger Boy John because, I mean, he said it. Oil Man, not a good look, Capcom. That being said, Burner Man looks dumb as hell.
Oh yeah, he looks like an idiot.
Oh man! All right, now Trink Bell, who do you go with?
Both these are fucking stupid, but one is an actual villain, while one's kind of a weird racist insert. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the weird racism subplot that they just kind of
Threw at
with
us.
an America oil reference. It's concerning. Either way you look at it, it's concerning.
Why did we trust Inafune with our money again?
Same reason we keep giving any company our money. It's kind of how that goes.
Yeah, true enough.
Yeah, and Zachary. Who do you vote
I
for?
agree. I agree with Trink on this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Burner
Yeah.
Man could. I feel like you can't fix Oil Man. Good writing.
Miss is
Good.
saying read the chat.
Oh boy. Well, let me go do what I should have done when we started, and go into.
Mac does have one.
Is she on Twitch?
That's about it. It just saying that Mac is right about seeing blackface everywhere.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
Moral of the story: Mega Man sucks.
No, that would make anime suck in general, and I'm not willing to fight that bullet yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, I did see they did do another version of Oil Man in the PC version of Mega Man 3. It looks slightly more formidable, but yeah.
Yeah.
None of this is great.
There's no winner.
Yeah.
There's no winners in this one.
No, that one there is no actual winner. It's do you want environmentalist, a terrorist, or do you want a racist? It's not great choices.
Honestly, if he was at least a competent environmental, like terrorist, I could see like leaning towards him.
Wait, did we just create a political allegory?
Yes.
Probably.
Yay!
Look,
You did it, Mac.
everything is a political allegory with enough LSD.
Woo-hoo!
I mean, everything is making a political statement. It just depends on how strong they shove it into your face as a political statement.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
Or
right.
or it can occur naturally even as well without even being intended.
Right.
So I gotta go play more Helldivers.
Sorry, I kind of zoned out there for a minute. So yeah, another point for Danger Boy John.
So what?
So what?
John's won.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do we have a fourth question?
Yes.
Well then, put it up.
I'm pretty sure I fucked up typing this, but whatever. What
Well, let's
director
see.
would adapt Mega Man into a feature film least successfully? And that is
Oh.
Mac and him screaming.
Yeah. So Mac, what is your answer for whatever that question was? All right, awesome.
No, hold on, give me a second. Paul West,
Cool.
double Wes Anderson.
Who
Paul
did you say?
W. Wes Anderson.
Oh, okay. I thought you said Wes Anderson.
No, that'd be weird.
Mm-hmm.
It would be whimsical.
No, what would be weird if it was Wes Borland? That'd be weird.
Yeah. So, Paul W.S. Anderson of the Resident Evil franchise.
And Monster Hunter.
And Mortal Kombat.
That guy versus Danger Boy John.
Ewan Bowl.
Ewan Bowl. Fuck, I know that name. What did he direct? Okay.
Alone in the Dark, Blood Rain, In the Name of the King,
House of the Dead.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
These two are just people who have just they're the reason nobody trusts video game movies. That's who they are.
Perfect. Well, let's get 3 minutes on the clock. And then Mac can tell us why Paul W.S. Anderson will probably put his wife as the main character in his Mega Man movie.
Somehow. Oh no, it'll be him. No, never mind. I'm gonna let him do it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right. 3 minutes on the okay.
Let me unlock my phone. All right, 3 minutes. Go.
Okay, the reason why I picked Paul W. Wes Anderson is because of his reputation and putting, like Chris already said it, he puts his wife in all these films. But I feel like he would make it like a dystopian, like a type of like some type of
dystopian.
Yes. Type of video game.
I was just gonna let him crash and burn on that word.
Yeah, but making Mega Man like, oh yeah, he's a Mega Man or something like that, or he might stick to the source material, getting a doctor to just trying to fix him. We might get a darker type of Mega Man, which something Zach would like harvesting organs or something like that, and it will be weird. It wouldn't fit a ton what we would get with Mega Man. Um, and even though we do that, we'll probably get a sequel, and the sequel will suck. So they're probably gonna put if we get him 99. I'm like 100% sure that um um what was it what's her name? What is her name? Damn it.
Mia
Mila
Mila
Jovovich.
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 Mila Jovovich will be
Sure.
role. Guarantee that's the part she's gonna get role, and they're probably gonna double act her if they get further as he's trying to find a way to put her as Mermaid Man, Splash Woman. Make her Splash Woman is one of the robot bosses, so it's probably gonna be double task, type task, double cast as somebody else. Um, I have a feeling this is not going to be a good film. It's not. It's going to be something to Mega Man fans like me. It's just like no, like just no. I'm not going to watch it by the previews. Some people might watch it because of their interest into that type of type of that stuff because they like that B movie slot. Like Zach says, he like B movie slot, and he might like this. But to me, I feel like it won't work because uh, and it's just not what I was looking for. So that's what I got to say.
Look, they turned
Oh,
Mega Man into Johnny Mnemonic, directed by Paul W.S. Anderson. I will watch it. This is true.
Mac, are you sick or are you high?
He's Sky.
He's high on cold medicine.
No, I'm just sick. Why? What's wrong?
It's all right, man. You're good.
Yeah.
Danger Boy John, tell us why Pokeballs is a worse director for a Mega Man movie.
Go.
Now, I can admire anybody that gets out there and just keeps on putting out putting out movies. Um, Eobol has a passion for making movies. At least he did for a while. Started out young doing like Super 8 stuff like that. Only problem is you should be as you go on, you should be able to improve your movies, to learn from the failures of your past and be able to build upon those to make a better movie. You want to have your redemption arc, and Uable never got to that. He has made shitty movie after shitty movie. Blood Rain and Alone in the Dark being some of the more notable ones. In the Name of the King, which is a video game movie based off of Dungeon Siege, is an awful, awful movie to watch. I watched Lord of the Rings, and that, the first time watching that movie, things just flew by. There's a lot going on, a lot to enjoy. In the Name of the King was a shorter film that felt twice as long, just because of all of the horrible choices, the horrible acting. We watched it for a friend's birthday party, and it took me a while to forgive him for that. Ron Perlman is one of the characters just talking about eating chicken and just goes Like, who said cut print on that one? Who
I don't know. Can you
drinks
send me
Scotch?
that scene? I kind of want it now.
Right? I'll see if I can track that down later. It's just piss awful. How Jason Statham actually kept a action career after that, I'll never know. But he was the farmer. He did farmer things. But
I think farming.
yeah,
I thought that
even
was Billy Zane.
what's that?
I thought that was Billy Zane.
Jason. I'm pretty sure it's Jason Statham, at least in one of them.
It was Arnold Vosloo.
Oh, but either way, he makes such crap films. He's made a couple that like actually got like around like a 6.0 on IMDb. That's about it. Everything else has been usually like fours and lower. So I think if you trust him with something like the Mega Man franchise, he is just going to loosely read the material and then just say, you know what, we're doing this.
All right.
Except,
Time.
All right. Hey, does anyone remember who directed the Speed Racer movie?
The Wachowski sisters.
Yeah, they should do Mega Man. Just like Speed Racer. Just fun and colorful and weird. Anyway, are you two ready to go head to head with your shitty directors?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get 5 minutes on the clock and let's all act like we know how to make films. I want blood. I want sweat. I want tears. I want other undisclosed bodily fluids mailed to my door. I mean, it's an open invite, whoever wants to send something.
All right, you guys ready?
yeah.
Go.
Mac, I legitimately enjoy watching, Paul W. Sanderson movies. Like, I wanted to take a look at like the movies that he did, because the name didn't like immediately stick out of my mind. But then all of a sudden, see the Resident Evil, like, oh, okay, yeah, Resident Evils. It's they don't necessarily need to win Oscars anytime soon, but as long as it's something to keep pace and joy, like, well, okay, that was worth my time watching at least once. Then I can get through. Also working stuff like Mortal Kombat. I love the shit out of Mortal Kombat. That and the second one are pretty decent video game movies. Alien versus Predator, just more kick-ass action. Fucking Death Race. Way to make Mario Kart more badass.
Picture this. Mike Epps is Mega Man.
Sorry, say that again.
Mike Epps as Mega Man.
Okay.
That won't work.
No.
Okay.
No, but I think whatever he does, it's gonna be a fun action movie that you're going to sit down with your friends. You're gonna drink.
You're gonna hate it.
You're gonna drink it. It's gonna be a dumb movie, but it's gonna be a fun movie. It's something that you can go home and say, like, well, I'm glad.
He's gonna get Christopher LeBron. He's gonna get Christopher LeBron
let's still be
to play
friends.
Wild. He's gonna get Christopher LeBron to play Dr. Light. I guarantee you that. He's gonna post him up. I already know his whole cast. He's gonna get Christopher LeBron, who can't speak a bit of English. Hey, Mega Man, we.
It's still gonna be a memorable movie. There's movies that can be that can be. There's movies that are so
Ramen Shoe as
so
Proto
bad
Man.
they're fun. You Bull movies are not that. You Bull movies are so bad they're bad. That if you watch those with a friend, you would have. If you watch that with 3 friends, you would have 4 less friends by the time the movie was over.
You haven't even gotten to your cast because I feel like your game is yours would just be fun because he's he thing about Uwe Ball is Uwe Ball, while a bad director, he tentatively sticks to the source material. He will stick to it.
And does a shit job with it, which makes it even worse.
But as that, because some of his films are actually fun when he sticks to the source material. Like Postal, he sticks to the source material and it's fun to watch.
Because the source material for Postal is so shit, you can't help but not fuck it up. That's a connect the dots script of 2 fucking dots. Okay, you put those in. What do you want to put in? The fuck you want in there? Let's just draw names out of this big random bucket. All right, fuck it. Wee Man, fuck it. He's in there. Cool. All right, is the movie absolutely shit? Yes. Is it fun? Yes. That is the exception to the rule that is you a bull. All the
I like
lines.
the blood hoses and what was it what's that vampire movie?
Blood Ring?
Blood Ring. I like the hoses. That shit was hilarious. As much as dumb as it is, I love that shit. Like, oh shit, I'm dead. Here's the hose. To see the blood. Oh my god, it was fun.
One good moment does not a movie make.
Alone in the Dark was actually pretty shitty, but it was fun for a B movie classic.
You know, I can watch Death Race over and over again.
Death Race was good, and Death Race is not based on a video game, is it?
No, we're just talking about the director. If we're talking about just all video games,
If you want to talk about a good director
even
movie,
then, Paul W. Sanderson is going to come out on top with stuff like Mortal Kombat.
He can
This is
make
the
man
part
can
where
make
you
good
fall
films.
down.
The man can make films that are not based on video games. Event Horizon was a great horror classic that should get the unrated version of that film. We need that. But as far as him doing video game movies, he's going to do a video game movie to get his passion.
Time.
That is enough of the talking. The talking is over. God damn it. Does anyone have any facts? Go to Zach's corner with facts.
Death
I
Race
don't know
was
how
based
you-
off of a Roger Corman movie,
Yes,
which is way better than his version.
yes, I will fully agree with that. The Roger Corman movie was phenomenal.
With the whole grenade in the hand thing.
Yep.
Oh.
David Carradine, Sylvester.
If you can appreciate that, I'm surprised that you're going so hard on Uwe Boll.
Well, was his adaptation good?
Uwe Boll didn't adapt that. That was
Oh.
Paul W. Sanderson. No, I was saying because that's the type of corny shit that Uwe Boll does.
Oh, understood. Does anyone have any questions? Oh, I got a question. Okay. And this one's a little heady, but do you think that your director makes movies that are fun to get drunk and laugh at? Matt.
Are you alive?
I'm thinking about it.
Oh.
Like you got a bunch of your friends, you're drinking, you're drunk, like piss on the floor drunk.
You're 22 years old, basically.
Whose movies are you going to watch?
Yeah. You're 22 years old. You only got $5 in your pocket, and you're at the family video.
That's tough. I'm actually, no offense, I'm gonna watch an Uwe Ball film because some of that shit is just stupid funny. It's
Yeah,
really,
I don't know how to word my question because of course you're gonna pick the other guy's director to make yours seem worse.
No, actually, that's not what he's doing.
No, it's
He's
fun. I'm dead serious. Like,
he's saying his is worse because what he's been saying all along is Uwe Boll is fun.
Yeah, Uwe Ball is fun to watch.
He's reinforcing what he's already been saying.
Like, what was it? Day of the Dead, or what was it? That thing was it Day or? I mean, that ending scene of them fighting.
Oh, don't even! Holy!
That was so funny. It was so stupid, but it was fun to watch.
And they had the Sega rave there.
Yes.
Oh, they had a rave for Sega.
Yeah. Like it was all stupid and sexy at the same time. He threw a little knife at her and like her bra just. I was like, what the fuck? This is stupid. So yeah.
All right, and John, you're drunk as shit. You got some friends over. In one hand, you have House of the Dead. In the other hand, you have Resident Evil Extinction. What are you putting on?
No, we're putting on Resident Evil for good old good old blow them up, fuck Umbrella Corporation. Just think, In the Name of the King still makes me angry.
How does that affect
because
this
I
film?
was drunk at the time, and I was like, Why did you pick this? Why did you pick this, and why should I still be? Why want to continue being your friend? I have rarely wanted to fight someone about a movie, and, and In the Name of the King did it for me.
All right.
I
then,
I can stare at Mila Jovovich all day.
I'm sorry.
She's taken.
She's taken by one of the world's biggest losers.
So what you're saying is there's a chance.
How? Yeah, sure. You can have her.
I mean, freak accidents do happen.
Actually, she has a history of losers because, as much as I fucking love John Frusciante, he's one of my favorite artists of all time. She was with him for a long time, especially during his heroin years.
Really?
Yes, Mila Jovovich. She was in, I believe, Wild Orchids.
Oh, interesting.
And when her stardom started rising, like when she broke into acting, she was such a huge Red Hot Chili Peppers fan. She had like a fangirl crush on John Frusciante. She used her growing fame to seek him out.
To be fair, he is a fantastic guitarist.
Yes, he is.
Lilo
People-
multipass.
And he's also an even better lyricist and a fucking brilliant vocalist.
Oh yeah, that album they put out after he left was
Yeah.
the backing music was okay. The lyrics were
Well, he didn't write a lot of Chili Peppers lyrics. What he did contribute, you'll realize how much the backing vocals suck on any album he's not part of.
Oh yeah, because like the backing vocals like Can't Stop are fantastic.
Yeah, that's all coming out of John's mouth.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's move on to voting because I could talk about John Frusciante all fucking day. Let's move on to voting.
I don't know.
Zach,
The Hives put out a new album. I can talk about that.
Maybe I'll check it. Zach, who do you vote for?
Look, I only have one option here. Mac knows I have only one option here. He knows. I don't know if Trick knows, but I'm pretty sure she knows. I have to go with. I have to go with Paul W. Sanderson. He's just not fun. He's not interesting to me. I've watched several of the Resident Evil movies, and I don't know, they just all kind of blur together to me. I don't know. I watched part of Monster Hunter, and I went, "What am I watching? Why am I watching this? Why is there military outfits in this? This is really fucking weird." So I gotta go with Paul W. Sanderson. He's so much worse.
All right, I will go next this time.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. My best friend and I have had a very long tradition, starting from the second Resident Evil movie, where we would either legally or illegally find as much alcohol as possible and put it in our systems and go see every single one of those movies in theaters, starting from the second one. I have never laughed so hard in my life. I have never cry laughed for 2 straight hours in a movie theater. But the thing is, as much as I think Paul W.S. Anderson is a hack and he can't write and he can't direct and he puts his untalented wife in everything, his terrible products have filled my life with so much joy that I have to vote for Uwe Boll. So now we are on a tie break with Shrink Bell.
Well, I'm gonna be a douche here, with John, because I actually like the Resident Evil movies. If you just pretend they're not Resident Evil, If you
No,
ignore the title,
I remembered. I knew this was gonna happen. I remember.
you can actually enjoy them as weird zombie monster films.
Yeah, but they're boring.
I also love Jojo bitch, and would bone her if I got the chance. So,
I mean, like,
Chris,
I
you can go
wouldn't
fuck
say
yourself.
no. I mean, I wouldn't say no to her, but it's like I wouldn't put in that much effort. Like if she's
Fire
like,
you so much harder right now, I would.
look, I'm maybe I just have a different type. Maybe I just have a different type. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and a lot of people love Mila. I never got it. But that is what it is. But you know, if I'm in like a fucking bar or something, and she came walking over and was like, "Hey, did you ever see the fourth kind? Oh, you want to see my fifth kind?" I'd be like, "You know what? Fuck it, yeah." So yeah, that's. Do we have any more questions, or was this a four question? Do we have more?
No, I think that was it, isn't it?
Is there? I don't know, Mac. Is there more question? Well, then, my God, Danger Boy John, you swept the board. You
Mac has a hard time arguing to make Mega Man bad.
Yeah, I think if anything, you know,
I think
it goes
that's actually what that means.
We still
Yeah,
on.
Yeah, we're still
that,
up.
bud?
I think Mac, your loss is not really a loss. It is a testament to how much you fucking love Mega Man.
So, Trink, one of the things I was gonna do before I knew you were gonna be here was I was gonna put your face here, looking at us disapprovingly on every question.
Ah, see?
You still should have.
The answer still is for me everything.
Oh, I know, but I'm not gonna fake it if the real thing is here. That's just weird.
Yeah, okay, point. I mean, I could cosplay as Trink.
Oh
get me
God!
A red wig, get me a red wig and just walk and just
you
like.
Know, we are going to that con.
Oh my God! Yeah, and
oh, hey, maybe this year we can find the dominatrixes this year again.
Oh, dude, I'm still mad that we didn't take the opportunity to get pictures of me being stepped on by two dominatrices in giant boots. And I was gonna plaster that. Yes.
I'm just gonna smile and nod.
Well,
you know what? We should probably end the show.
Oh, it was at a con. Anyway, yeah, you're right though. We should end the show.
Before this gets weird on Twitch.
It's not getting weird. They were at the con. They're like, for $1, we'll step on you. And Zach and I were like, yeah, that's a good deal. But then we just like didn't come back till later, and they were gone. Because I wanted to get more drunk, you know, work out my stage fright. But anyway, guys, Mega Man gamer grudge. Stop making me host these. Does anyone have anything they want to plug? Shrink Bell.
You can buy me on Twitch. I'm right now waiting on some new overlays, so I haven't been exactly streaming very often, but I have new stuff coming.
Nice. Can't wait to see it. Zach? All right. You had your chance. No, do you have something to plug? All right, yeah, listen to my fucking band, Destroy Destroyer. We're pretty. It's pretty good, and it's going to get better. Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube. Destroy space space Destroyer. Listen to it.
I listened to it the other day. It was pretty good.
Oh, thanks, buddy. Zach thinks my music is butt rock, but he still listens to it. So that is a testament to maybe it's not actually butt rock.
Do you know the origin of that term?
Yes, it was an alternative rock station who played like those like cheesy hard rock songs, and their like tagline was like, "It's rock, nothing but rock."
Yeah.
And then people eventually shortened it to butt rock.
Yeah.
And that's what Trapped is. And probably Papa Roach. Mac Fool, what do you have to plug?
I think
Oh, yeah?
was doing new metal.
Don, did you
Who's
go?
new metal?
Papa Roach.
I mean, I don't know. Go listen to yeah, never mind. Just fucking Mac talk.
I need to go.
Oh yeah, you.
Don?
Plug something.
I'll
Don?
plug something. Hey,
All right, Tampa Buck fan 87 or whatever. Tampa Buck fan 80 something or other is Mac. You can also find him on the GF1 Studios and GF1 Game Fixers, on YouTube and Twitch and TikTok. We're on TikTok. Yeah, and that. And Zach is around. Zach, do you yet have something to plug? I've asked you 4 fucking times.
No.
All right, cool. Thanks, buddy. Danger Boy John, our winner tonight. What do you have to plug?
hey, folks. Are you in Green Bay? Are you near Green Bay? Do you want to come visit Green Bay before it all goes to shit in the draft next year? So you're in luck.
Why?
Come at the end of May. I'm going to be in a new play called Captain Wallaby's Neighborhood. I'm going to be a puppet. You won't see me, but you will hear me. Oh
And
yes,
smell you.
you will hear me.
Sounds so hot. It's like the hotter version of Ham to God.
More or less.
Yeah. Well, with that being said, folks, thanks for tuning in, I think. And you know, I don't know if you're somewhere.
I don't know. We don't know how to advertise.
Yeah, I'm not a front man. Like our shit, and we'll see y'all next time on the GF1, whatever the fuck we do. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Wow.